you know. And so the two of them bonded because they were both children of famous parents. Her mom was also on Room 222.
When Whoopi Goldberg appeared at New York Fashion Week, jaws dropped. The 69-year-old EGOT winner looked so transformed that fans barely recognized her. Photos and videos of her red carpet appearance flooded the internet within minutes, sparking both admiration and concern. Some praised her radiant glow and confidence, while others worried she looked frail and too thin. What began as a moment of glamour quickly turned into a storm of controversy. But behind the flashbulbs and divided opinions lies a deeper story, one of health, resilience, and personal awakening that started long before the cameras began to roll. The Fashion Week shockwave. Whoopi Goldberg's arrival at Fashion Week wasn't just another celebrity appearance. It was a full-blown cultural moment. The 69-year-old EGOT winner walked the red carpet with a confidence that commanded attention. Cameras flashed non-stop, capturing a slimmer, sharper-looking Whoopi in an outfit that instantly divided public opinion. Half the crowd gasped in admiration, calling her radiant and youthful, while the rest criticized her for looking too thin or unrecognizable. Social media exploded with debates, with hashtags about her transformation trending within hours. Some accused her of relying on weight loss drugs, while others mocked her clothing as ragged or bizarre. But behind all that noise was a deeper truth. Whoopi's appearance was never just about fashion or vanity. It reflected how society constantly projects its expectations onto women, especially aging ones. That night, she wasn't just walking a runway, she was walking a fine line between self-acceptance and the world's endless need to judge. The wake-up call that started it. All Whoopi's transformation didn't magically appear before cameras. It was years in the making, rooted in a deeply personal moment. Back in 2022, while filming Till, she played the role of Emmett Till's grandmother, a performance hailed as powerful and emotional. But after a screening, one audience member made an offhand comment that changed everything. The woman innocently remarked that Whoopi's fat suit must have been uncomfortable, not realizing that what she saw on screen wasn't a costume. It was Whoopi's real body. At nearly 300 pounds, that comment hit like a punch to the gut. It wasn't cruelty, but it was an accidental truth that forced Whoopi to confront something she'd avoided for years. That moment became a mirror reflecting both her physical and emotional weight. Instead of ignoring it, she used it as fuel to reclaim her health. What began as pain soon turned into purpose, a turning point toward healing, strength, and survival. The struggle behind the smile. After that pivotal experience, Whoopi quietly began her long and difficult battle with weight. She tried every path, dieting, exercise, lifestyle changes, but each victory was short-lived. Every time she lost weight, it seemed to come back stronger. Meanwhile, the internet was relentless. Instead of empathy, she got mockery. Memes, harsh jokes, and cruel comments flooded her social media feeds, turning her personal struggle into public entertainment. But instead of hiding, Whoopi faced her reality with courage. She began speaking openly about her health, sharing her frustrations and acknowledging the setbacks. Her goal wasn't to look younger or conform to Hollywood's ideals. It was to live longer and feel better. She wasn't chasing beauty, she was chasing life. Despite the pain, she made a vow to herself. She wouldn't let her health slip away without a fight. And in that quiet determination, Whoopi found something far more powerful than approval. She found strength. The truth about her transformation. When Whoopi re-emerged at Fashion Week, everyone saw the results of her transformation, but not the journey behind it. Soon after, she decided to tell the truth. She had been using a medication called Mounjaro, a drug developed for type 2 diabetes that became widely known for aiding weight loss. Instead of hiding it, Whoopi was completely transparent, even joking that she had lost almost 2 people. Her openness shocked Hollywood, where most celebrities guard their image fiercely. Supporters applauded her honesty, saying it was refreshing to hear someone admit the truth. Critics, however, accused her of taking shortcuts. But for Whoopi, it wasn't about shortcuts. It was about survival. After years of struggling with health risks and emotional weight, this treatment was her lifeline. She didn't pretend it was easy or magical. She simply owned her choice and reminded everyone that real transformation isn't about vanity. It's about taking control of your own future. The price of honesty. Ironically, Whoopi's decision to be open about her weight loss method sparked even more controversy. The same honesty that should have silenced gossip instead reignited it. Online debates grew vicious. Some praised her courage, while others claimed she'd gone too far. Doctors and experts joined in, warning about the risks of drugs like Mounjaro and Ozempic. But through all the chaos, Whoopi stayed firm. She didn't owe anyone an explanation for her health decisions. She emphasized that this wasn't about looking perfect. It was about feeling better and reclaiming her energy. What made her story powerful was her raw vulnerability. In an industry where stars hide behind filters and PR teams, Whoopi chose truth over image. Her transparency broke Hollywood's illusion of perfection. Yes, it came at a cost: criticism, rumors, and harsh headlines. But it also revealed her courage to live authentically, no matter how uncomfortable that honesty made others feel. A battle bigger than weight. Whoopi's transformation soon became more than a personal victory. It evolved into a mirror reflecting society's hypocrisy. When she was heavier, people called her lazy and unhealthy. After losing weight, those same people accused her of being too thin or vain. It proved that for women in the public eye, there's no winning. Yet Whoopi didn't let that stop her. She embraced every version of herself with confidence. She continued hosting The View, making people laugh, and speaking with the same boldness that made her iconic. Her journey wasn't about fitting a mold, it was about breaking one. By showing up, scars, flaws and all, she taught millions that confidence doesn't come from appearance, but from self-respect. She turned judgment into fuel and criticism into courage. What people saw as a weight loss story was, in truth, a story of liberation, of a woman reclaiming control over her life and refusing to be defined by others. The bigger cultural conversation. Whoopi's transformation triggered a much-needed discussion that went far beyond Hollywood gossip. It forced people to confront society's cruel obsession with women's bodies, especially as they age. Why do we expect perfection from women in their 60s and 70s while forgiving flaws in men? Whoopi's journey made that question unavoidable. She became a symbol of defiance, a living reminder that health and self-care should never be mistaken for vanity. She showed that aging gracefully doesn't mean fading away, it means evolving. Social media's split reaction only highlighted how deeply rooted those double standards are. But Whoopi didn't seek validation from either side. She stood her ground, proud and unapologetic. Through her transformation, she gave voice to countless women who have felt judged or silenced for changing their appearance. In a world obsessed with filters and youth, Whoopi's truth-telling became a revolution of self-acceptance and freedom. A legacy beyond appearance. Despite the relentless public scrutiny, Whoopi never let the noise slow her down. She kept showing up, hosting The View, acting in films, mentoring new talent, and using her platform to spread positivity. Her transformation became a statement, not of vanity, but of vitality. She reminded everyone that it's possible to age, evolve, and still thrive on your own terms. Over time, even critics began to respect her honesty. The entertainment industry, too, started to re-evaluate its treatment of women's bodies and the unrealistic standards it enforces. Whoopi turned judgment into empowerment by leading with authenticity. Her journey inspired people to embrace change, not out of fear or insecurity, but out of self-love. She proved that transformation doesn't erase identity, it deepens it. For Whoopi, this was never about reinventing herself. It was about rediscovering the woman she had always been, strong, funny, and unapologetically real. The woman who refused to apologize. At the heart of it all, Whoopi Goldberg's story isn't about fame, fashion, or even weight. It's about courage. She has never asked the world for approval, and she's not about to start now. Whether celebrated or criticized, heavier or slimmer, she remains unapologetically herself. Her journey reflects the universal truth that transformation takes bravery, not just physical change, but emotional resilience. She stood tall through every headline, showing that authenticity is her greatest power. Whoopi's message is clear. Women don't owe the world an explanation for how they look or live. She's not chasing perfection. She's embracing freedom. And that's why her story resonates far beyond Hollywood, because in every step of her journey, she reminds us that the most beautiful transformation is the one where you stop apologizing for being exactly who you are.